Episode 30 of Anime and Us Other. I'm TJ.
And I'm Shawn.
And this is the review show that reviews not Dragon Ball Z or Lupin movies this time, as we go into
Initial D, third stage.
Third stage, yes. So, yeah, this is...
I don't remember what's in the third stage. So what I think it is the Mako thing.
That's at the end. I remember...
But, like, the first half is, like, a recap, right?
No. The first half is him stepping up and pretty much doing the things, like, finishing off things that he wasn't able to do as a driver. Like, he goes and he beats the Emperor's leader.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, this is
going to be a short one, boys.
So, this is the third season's a movie for some reason. So, the premise, I'm going to do it because Shawn has no idea what it is. And so...
Yeah, it's just all mushed together.
So, Ryosuke? He approaches Takumi to join his racing team. Right. And he's like, I'm putting this team together. We're going to go and destroy all the other racetracks and stuff. And I want you to be a part of my team. And he's like, let me think about it. But he's got a few things he needs to do for himself in order to feel that he's good enough in order to be a part of his team. So he races the Emperor guy who he lost to in the last season because he blew his engine, and he beat him. It's more typical. But at least with the movie, it doesn't feel like the races take forever because they're not split up. There's not split up into different episodes.
There's 3 or 4 races in 100 minutes.
Yeah, so at least they go by pretty fast. And so he beats him, and he's like, "Yeah, I beat you, but I don't feel like I win, so we're just gonna call this one draw." And even though everyone's still like, "Hey, you beat the Emperor guy," but he doesn't feel he beat him.
Well, the way he beat it was kind of chance.
Yeah, it was luck.
So yeah, which is fair to say that. I think they were coming out of the tunnel side by side, and like whoever's car would be positioned slightly better at the end of that tunnel because only one of them could fit.
Who did he
on the bridge?
Oh, okay, that's right. And then everything's connected. His dad's old nemesis, his son, shows up in town. Yeah. So he's got to beat him, too. And he ends up, because, it's nemesis and stuff like that. And he beats him by luck because there happen to be extra leaves on the ground or some stupid...
Well, he's also used to drifting and that kind of stuff.
Right.
Those kind of environments and stuff. So he's just more skilled in that one aspect.
And he got lucky that there were leaves on the ground, so he ended up beating that guy who was, conveniently just... here for this movie, and then he feels like he wants to race Ryosuke again. It's just this, on Ryosuke's home court because he wants to see if he beat him. We don't find out the result of that race because apparently it's just all about it doesn't matter who wins that race because they didn't want to tell you who won that race.
Takumi never loses.
Yeah, because they don't want Takumi to have a loss there. But they don't want to show you him beating Ryosuke again.
I think the point is like he needs to know that he can learn something from him, right. And if he can't, then that's not where.
It's just cop out, so they didn't have to choose a winner there. And then it turns winter, and then it becomes a completely different movie
for like 30 minutes. I fell asleep. Had to wake up.
So back to Takumi's girlfriend. The others plot in this thing for some reason. So she's working at a fast food place and
making her own money properly.
Yep.
Doing hard work.
And then her ex-boyfriend shows up.
Oh, no, I actually like this part. I was thinking of something else.
What were you thinking of?
There's I don't know if it's in the third stage or where it's at, but or extra stage. Did you watch the extra stage?
No.
The OVA?
No.
Oh, so in the extra stage, it's Impact Blues, the 2-girl racing team. That's what I was thinking. It's 2 OVA episodes about them and, whatever.
What happened?
They race and stuff, and then the boy from Akina Speed starts season, and this essentially the same thing happens where in the first season he leaves her because of circumstances. Well, in the OVAs he leaves her because of circumstances. So he really doesn't have a chance now.
Well,
but for some reason I was thinking that was this. No, I remember this.
No, this is a completely different movie. This turns into a Lifetime movie here. Anyway.
Yeah, a little bit.
So
the snow effect was really cool.
Yeah.
It looked good.
The whole movie actually looks good. I didn't really agree with you with the first 2 seasons about how it was.
For their time period, they looked good.
Sure.
Not now.
Sure, but this one, the movie actually looked pretty decent as far as everything. But, so the ex-boyfriend shows up, and he's like, hey, we're gonna have some fun. And she's like, no. And she's like, then he starts getting loud, and she's like, I guess.
I'm at work. Shush. Like, I'll do whatever you want.
Yeah. Like.
Essentially.
I guess that's a cultural thing.
A bit.
Because, it like.
So I might say something like that if that were to happen to me. But then after work, I'd be like, oh, you creep. Like, I'm not getting in your car.
Right, but at the same time, it was something like that. You would like just tell your manager. He seems
sure,
like
but you're a 16, 17-year-old girl. You're embarrassed that this guy you do things with is gonna make a scene. Like, I get it.
I know, I get it too. It's just a little strange that she actually got in the car with him.
Yeah, that's weird. But I mean, when you're someone who's impressionable and like the whole woman beater type mentality, right? And, like, being the woman in that situation, like, you just do things.
I mean, I guess, because she is definitely either incredibly impressionable or incredibly stupid.
Well, I think both is fine.
Because she is not portrayed in the greatest lights in this entire show.
Well, not in the entire show. After this is fine. I think that after this is fine.
I haven't...
Continue.
I haven't seen anything past
Well, you've seen those. That's what matters.
Okay, I guess. So she gets in the car with him, and he's taking her to a secluded spot because they're going to do things like
somewhere on Akira.
Because he says, and then she says, "I'm not doing anything. Well, you used to do everything I told you to do, so we're going to do it again." And then he proceeds to try and rape her.
She screams, calls Takumi. He somehow figures out. I don't know if she says it or not, but
she says, "I'm somewhere on the mountain."
Yeah, so he races up the mountain.
Yeah,
and he's like, "Ha ha ha! He'll never get to us in time." But it's Takumi, so. And he's got his new engine.
No, you want to know what the most unbelievable thing about this whole thing was? Is that this guy in this world where everybody knows everything about cars doesn't know who Takumi is at this point.
Well, I mean, he could have transferred to another school in a different area.
But there's been this whole thing about the legend of the 8.6.
But the thing is like the whole legend of the 8.6. No one knows who drives it every single time.
I understand. I understand that, but. As convenient as this show is and connecting everything, it's just a convenient that this one guy just doesn't happen to know.
Yeah, not this one guy. All of them don't know. They all know about Akina's legendary 8.6, but they don't know who drives it. All of them don't know.
That's fine, but he sees the 8.6 in his rearview mirror when he's getting chased.
Yeah, so he knows it's. He doesn't know. He's like, oh, it's a crappy 8.6. That's fair.
Yeah. So, anyway, he chases him down the mountain. And
Takumi, catches up to him, pressures him, and the guy spins out.
He spins out, and then nothing. She gets out and gets in his car, and
they drive off. That's over.
You don't want to call the cops?
The guy's panicked. Well, I mean, he did hit her a couple times, but, that's...
Oh, that's okay?
That's their mentality.
Oh, whatever.
That's when you get beaten sometimes, yes, you don't call the cops. That happens. I don't know what to tell you. It happens all the time.
Whatever. Anyway, he literally kidnapped her and tried to rape her. You're not going to call the cops? Okay.
All the time it happens, and people don't report it. That's what it is.
Whatever. I'm not going to argue this with you. Anyway.
Am I wrong?
I'm not. We're just moving on. Anyway.
I'm not wrong.
Anyway, so...
But on the way home, she's like, explains to Takumi, and he's like, no, I don't want to talk about it. And she's like, no, we're not talking about it. And she explains the whole, I feel bad, she didn't realize at the time it was wrong.
Yeah, she didn't mean to hurt him, so forth and so forth.
So that's redemption.
They make up. I don't think they get back together.
Well, they were never really together. They just went out on a couple dates. That doesn't mean you're together.
Sure, but she's like, why don't you move to Tokyo with me?
The school's ending soon, and she's moving to Tokyo to go to school.
And she still asked him to come with them, so that feels like, dating, you ask someone to move away with you. You know what I mean?
Sure, but plenty of people are just in relationships without, making things official.
Oh, that's fair. It doesn't need to be official for them, but at the same time...
That's what it is.
I don't know. Whatever. And it ends with, I guess, Takumi joining this Ryosuke.
Project D.
Yeah, Project D, whatever. And that's the end of that movie.
So the 4th season's good. I haven't finished it. I'm about halfway through. The art's way better. It's so good. Well, you gotta think, because, the 3rd stage was 2001.
Uh-huh.
And that looked okay. Better than the other two.
Definitely.
The 4th stage is 2004, 2006.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's a big difference.
Definitely is.
And you could tell that they just pumped more money into it, because once you watch it, eventually, it is significantly better.
So Sean's a fanboy about this anime.
Yeah, it's good.
And
I didn't really like this movie.
It was not for me, this whole car thing at all. So take that for what it is. But now we're going to be finally moving on to something that's not cars. So we are in our choosing stage wheel thing. But there's like nothing in J at all. And I just don't want to watch JoJo. That was my one thing. So, and it's my thing. So we're actually going to go back to the wheel for this letter and just let fate decide what we're going to watch.
Yep. There's, 2, 4, 6, 10 things?
Yeah, we took out a few things that looked particularly bad because it's still, our choice wheel. But we left anything in there that it could be tolerable.
That's a good way to put it. I thought you were about to say could be good. Just a couple of them might be good.
Yeah, but there's a few of them in there. There's like one that has 1 episode. There's one in there that has like 3.
Yeah, so, is what it is.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, you want to do the honors?
No. Just hit the damn wheel.
All right.
No. Wow.
No. Oh, wait, what?
Juden Chan Recharge. It barely...
Oh, it's not even on there.
No, what do you mean? It was.
What do you mean? I don't see it.
Yeah,
look what it's on, though.
Yeah, but because you clicked off of it and it went into the new wheel and took the last one off.
Oh.
So it's Juden Chan Recharge.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% positive because
that is, but I didn't see it on the wheel.
It was though.
Okay, I just didn't see it. Like I saw it pop up when it won.
Yeah, I know. Germania was on that, but it's just slightly went up and over. It's above Judge.
Oh yeah, that is. Oh. All right, 12 episodes.
Yeah, that's not bad.
The box art is 2 girls in the air. I thought it was Santa outfits the first time I saw it, but now that I'm looking, no, it's just skin tight latex outfits.
Are they surfing on a plug?
Maybe, and I think the cord is bondaging the one girl's boobs.
Scroll down. What is it?
Meet Plug. There you go. An unusual girl from a parallel world. Plug is a Juden-chan, capable of recharging people down on their luck, spreading good cheer wherever she goes. Maybe we're both right. Maybe it's the Plug, because obviously Plug. But maybe it's also cheer. Could be a little Christmas related.
Maybe scroll back down. Comedy, ichi, sci-fi, shonen.
Ichi was abundantly clear.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to be good, but it might not be terrible.
That's probably terrible.
I mean, at least we get it out of the way.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, guys. Next time, Juden-chan
Recharge. Bye.
Oh, third stage. 5.
Oh,
maybe a 6, because like the ending with the whole arc of the girl things, that wasn't terrible.
Whatever Shawn picks, just assume I did 2 points lower.